Today I fucked up by kicking my girlfriend in the face. My partner and her cat recently moved into my apartment, and getting used to having a new feline friend around has taken some adjusting. Mostly with the fact he is a major twat at night and loved to jump on my bedside table to knock my shit off like the hellion he is. He also has taken to attacking feet whenever they move under the cover. Some kind of sick hunting exercise that would prove to be more than just a game. Literally last night, the little bastard was being the worst and woke me up multiple times with woeful meows, taunting me to try to fall back asleep, and knocking off shit from my table, beckoning me to join him on the floor where he could use his tiny white paw from Satan to smack items away as I tried to grab them. Needless to say, I was ready to drop kick his bitch ass. I woke up at some point to him fucking with my foot, so I gave a swift kick in his direction, knowing he generally takes it as a warning to fuck off, and instead absolute crouching tiger hidden dragoned my girlfriend. Apparently she shooed him off moments before, and the pressure I felt on my foot was her protecting me from him. I nailed my girlfriend in the forehead pretty hard, but thankfully she laughed it off and forgave me. The cat probably laughed from the shadows as well, cause he is literally a Disney villain trapped in 3D cat form. I really do like the cat during the day, but by night things change for the worst. Too long didn't read, I kicked my girlfriend in the head accidentally, thinking she was our cat messing with my foot. I somehow still have a girlfriend and still have an evil cat as well. Get a laser pointer, and use it to lead him out of the room at night, and close the door. Your descriptions of the cat made this a fun read. I've had to start closing the bedroom door at night. Got tired of waking up to growling and hissing as the cats fight for who gets to sleep on us. Been there. Didn't kick her in the head though. That makes the story so much funnier than mine. Edit. Also, get that girl some flowers and cook her dinner. She is an amazing sport. I've got nothing for the cat. Maybe an exorcism. Mouth cheers on the exorcism, mate. As for my lady, she has some great Indian food and her favorite bath bomb coming her way tonight. Smile. Play with the cat to use up that energy and give him a small snack in his food bowl. Play is the key. 5 to 10 minutes is likely all it will take. Then he can sleep it off. Today I fucked up by using a wet fork to skim the slag off of molten bismuth. Today, I was happily melting down bismuth on the stove to make bismuth crystals. The time came to skim the slag off with a fork. Unfortunately, I forgot that the fork I was using had been run under the tap to cool it off after I had skimmed the slag off a previous batch. When I put the fork in the molten bismuth, the water boiled of nearly instantaneously and created a rapidly expanding steam bubble. When this bubble surfaced, it sent molten bismuth flying everywhere. I am extremely glad I was wearing an apron because there was bismuth all over me. The stove had splotches of bismuth all over it, and so did the floor. I even found some bismuth on the ceiling. Fortunately, most of the splotches just slid off and I have an electric stove, so the cleanup was relatively easy. I am extremely lucky that I got away unscathed. Too long didn't read, I put a wet fork in molten bismuth and sent molten bismuth flying everywhere. Finally, a non-sex related wholesome story on this subreddit. r/today I fucked up has turned into a place for horny bastards to share their sexual adventures. Bismuth sounds like it could be a little town on the English countryside or something. What was the bismuth for? It looks really cool. It's a multicolored metal that forms unique crystal structures. Look it up if you haven't before. Not sure what you could use it for other than looking at them or selling them. Looked up bismuth. I did something similar with bismuth when I started out. The metal bowl I was using to pour out the molten middles of my geodes was slightly wet in the bottom and the steam had nowhere to go, so it just popped. Had a tiny bit of molten metal burn itself right down through a couple of layers of skin on my arm before I managed to run it under the tap and fish it out with some tweezers. I've never been too grateful for safety goggles. Also, I don't even want to imagine what getting that shit in your eyes would be like. Glad you came out of it okay. Enjoy the homemade sparklies. Smile. I'd imagine there wouldn't be any eyes to get stuff out of anymore. Today I fucked up by calling my cat's veterinarian a good boy. Technically not today, but recently I took our cat to the vet. When they called us I put it on speakerphone since no humans are allowed in during COVID. Vet was going over testing they did and what medications they were sending home, and I interrupted him with a good boy. 5 brutal seconds of silence. I had to mute it because my husband was laughing so hard he was crying. The vet ignored it and finished our convo, but I heard him laughing as we were hanging up. I had really emphasized that good boy. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why I said it. It's not like he was telling me our cat had done well or anything. It was painfully obvious I was calling the vet a good boy. Everyone knew it. His vet tech knew it. My husband has teased me endlessly. TL, doctor, I mistakenly called my vet a good boy when he updated me about my cat. Don't worry about it. You can fix this. Next time you see him, just scratch behind his ear and give him some begging strips. You got this. It's like saying enjoy your food to your waiter, but on steroids. Given how completely irrelevant to the conversation it was, the vet probably assumed you had a pet or child with you that you got distracted by for a second. As someone who deals on the phone with people constantly in my job, you'd be surprised at some of the weird random shit people blurt out to others around them while they're on the phone. A lot of them will say sorry about that after, but a surprising amount just don't even acknowledge it. Lol. I do exactly what your vet did, just don't even acknowledge it and continue what I was saying. Y'all, that's my first Reddit award ever. Now you can retire, kick back, and enjoy your favorite adult beverage. At least you're letting everyone on Reddit have a laugh about it. Good boy.